The family has been going back and forth online. Matthew's mom has made a post, and I'm going to go ahead and post it here and read it to you. And then I'm also going to go ahead and read the sister-in-law, Savanna's sister-in-law's response to that. Understand one thing before I read this is that two things can be true at the same time. I don't know either of these families. I don't know exactly what was going on. All we have is what the family has been putting out there. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is from Matthew's mom. If anyone knows my son, Matthew Guerra, he and his pregnant girlfriend are missing. I know my son and he wouldn't do anything to hurt her. She's due to have the baby. Her things were left behind that she packed for the hospital, including her purse. The neighbors said that they heard Savannah screaming for help, and the next morning they said they saw them get into a Cadillac. My son's phone says the caller is unavailable. Their car is not at their apartment. As a mother, I know my son and his girlfriend were taken against their will because my son does what he does for money. He's not an abusive boyfriend. It's envy and those who hate on others who don't need anyone. That has something to do with my son and his girlfriend being missing. Please help if anyone knows anything. Let me and his brothers know. Thank you. Now, this is in response to Matthew's mom's post. This is actually from Savanna's sister-in-law. She says, BS, your son beat the F out of my little sis-in-law and always put hands on her while she was pregnant. We'd see marks all over her. When she came home with her face broken, her eyes shut, she wouldn't come around. Your son brought whatever happened to her and our nephew onto them, and for that, we're going to talk our crap. His own brother said that Matthew was abusive when he was texting my brother-in-law. So what? The neighbors have already gotten statements of her yelling and screaming for help last night. Obviously, you didn't know your son for real, but we all know what the F he did to her. F out of here with that crap, because we'll let all of that crap. So a lot of people are going to be like, why even post this? Why does it matter? I'm going to tell you why it matters, because it gives a lot of insight into the history. There are a couple of things that can be going on here. Obviously, from the point of the mother, it looks like he may be involved in stuff that is not legal. And that's just based on what she says. He does what he does for money, and that this can be an envy thing. So whatever it is that he's been doing that is not legal very well could be the cause of why both of them are missing. Could it also be the fact that there is a history of domestic there? Absolutely. Mom seems to think that Matthew wouldn't do any of this stuff. Savannah's family seems to think that he would. Regardless, we do have not one, but two missing people out there. Whether Matthew is missing out of choice or whether they're both missing because they were taken against their will, somebody knows something. Somebody has seen something, or somebody's talking or has spoken. If you guys know anything, please contact San Antonio.